Hello everybody, I'm going to be showing you this new ramen recipe that I found. So let's get started. I'm going to show you the ingredients that you'll need. First thing you're going to need is a pack of ramen. I'm using beef, and you're going to need a tablespoon of butter, which I got. I'm just using a stick. It says 2 garlic cloves, but it's ended up going to be minced. I'm using whatever I left out of this jar. A tablespoon of soy sauce, some red pepper flakes, or they suggested cayenne pepper as well, just for taste. There's no measurements on that one. An egg, and this can either be whole or scrambled, but we'll get into that a little bit later. So I got a little egg in my cute little ramekin. And then you need a half a teaspoon of brown sugar, and also everything bagel seasoning. So first off, we're going to start by cooking our ramen, and it says to cook it until it's just about done. So don't cook it all the way, but just cook it until it's just about done. So it is important to note that whenever you cook this ramen, do not put the seasoning packet in just yet, okay? So you're only going to cook the noodles. And I'll be right back after we do that. Okay, now that the ramen's almost done, I'm going to drain it and change the camera to be on the stove so we can start with the sauce. So this burner was a little hot. It says to heat the butter on low to medium heat. So I'm gonna do that, but I turned it more on the lower side because this is the burner we just used to boil the noodles. So I'm gonna take my butter and I'm gonna put it in there, let it melt up. And then after it's completely melted, we're gonna add the garlic, and it says cook it until it's soft. So let's let this butter melt, and then we'll do that. And like I said, I don't have the exact amount, but I'm just gonna be using what I have left from this jar. And it says to do it until it's soft. So we don't wanna overcook it, which, you know, is easy to do sometimes with garlic. Okay, that's just gonna have to be enough because that's all I have, so. But it already smells really good, so we're gonna let this garlic get a little soft. And now, while that's all heating up, we're gonna add, we're gonna add the brown sugar, a little bit of pepper flakes and cayenne pepper if you like, and then we're gonna add the soy sauce. So, and remember, it's a tablespoon of soy sauce. Oh, got a little crazy there. There we go. All right, and some red peppers, or whatever this is. Okay, and it says to stir until the brown sugar's dissolved, which it is. So we have this little consistency here. So now we're gonna toss the noodles in here. And I don't have any tongs, so we're just gonna be using those. I broke my tongs a while ago. Let's actually get another fork. I probably could have used some more sauce, honestly, if we're gonna be completely honest. This is what we have so far. I think I'm gonna add a little bit, turn the heat down, add a little bit more brown sugar and soy sauce. Okay, so I just added a little bit more of that, and I'm gonna let this all dissolve down and then mix it all into the noodles, because I like my noodles a little more on the saucier side. I don't really like to let them soak in, you know. All right, so now it's time for the egg, and the recipe says to either, if you're gonna do like a whole egg, to just crack it in there and then cover it, but if you're gonna scramble it, do not cover it, just scramble it up and pour it in. So this is all scrambled up already. We're gonna dump this in. I guess I'll just dump it on the side, let it cook a little bit. And then we'll dice it all up and mix that all together. This is smelling amazing. Cannot wait to try it. I've actually never made dressed up ramen before. So so I'm excited to see how this is gonna turn out. I really wish I'd had tongs. This would have made this a lot easier. But we're doing what we have to do. Being careful to not touch the pan with the forks, of course. So now, after you put the egg on, you're supposed to either top it with scallions and everything bagel seasoning. So I think I'm just gonna add a little bit of the everything bagel seasoning because I don't have scallions right now. And I just get the Great Value brand. It's usually really good. So we're gonna put a little bit on there. All right, I'm gonna put this in a bowl and we'll try it. Now that our noodles are done, I'm gonna grab a fork and we're gonna try it. This is what it looks like. I mean, it looks a little plain. You can definitely see the egg in there. I was hoping that would have made more sauce. So if you like your noodles a little saucier, maybe just double the amount of garlic, soy sauce, and brown sugar that you put in it, because I think that'll definitely like up the sauce quantity. Maybe even triple it, because even after I added the second amount of brown sugar and soy sauce, it still just, you know, wasn't as liquidy. So here's the bite. We're gonna go ahead and try it. Oh my goodness, this is so good. That's like amazing. Like, it is actually so good. It has a little heat to it because of the pepper flakes, but if you don't add those, it's like not spicy. But this, I'm sweating. This is so good. I would definitely try this, especially because it didn't take long at all. The noodles only need to be cooked for about, the package says to cook them for 3 minutes, so maybe like about 2 minutes after the water starts boiling to get them about that halfway cooked. I definitely would try to undercook them because these are definitely softer than I would like. So, so whenever you're about to cook them, make sure that you only cook them for around 1.5 minutes, and then start doing all the stuff with the sauce. Let's try another bite. This is definitely yummy. I definitely will consider making this again. I'd probably give it like about an 8 out of 10 because I really do like the sauce, but I will say it is kind of good how it is. So, I mean, the noodles kind of just soak up that sauce that we put together, and it really adds the flavor to it. So, if you like it a little bit more wet, then I would definitely make more, but if not, it's completely fine like this. So, all right, thank you guys. I hope you guys consider making this awesome dish.